Hello friends, the time is here. Now I'm sure for you it's been several weeks, possibly months depending on how many videos I made, but for me it's only actually been like a few days. I've been home for a few days, I'm still extremely jet lagged and very tired, and I put on makeup to look like I wasn't dying, but I need to put this stuff away, so I figured I would do my haul slash unboxing for my whole Japan trip right now and just get it out the way. I don't know if you can see the space behind me, but it's kind of a whole pile of things. So I'm basically going to work through a bag at a time, and the bags are kind of themed to the day, I hope. I tried to keep them all in order, so let's just begin with this. So you guys know that we spent the first 3 days of our holiday in the Disney parks. It was amazing. My only complaint was that I didn't bring enough money. Pro tip if you're ever going to Japan, bring lots of money. When we arrived, they gave us this whole hotel package dealie for booking a stay in the hotel online, and they were like, right, we can come in and clean your room every day, or we can give you 1,000 yen gift certificate that you can spend on whatever. And we were like, I'll take that gift certificate. So we went into a couple of places, and at the end of our trip I was like, how can you not want this huge squidgy Mickey hamburger? Also, there's a hidden Mickey, can you see it? It's amazing. I've been sleeping on it. It offers excellent lumbar support. Oh, avalanche. Oh dear. This bag is the Disney bag. Obviously, when I went to Disney Sea, I went full Stella Lou because I love Stella Lou and she's so cute. And this hair bubble comes off and you can wear it in your own hair. How cute is that? But I wanted us to match, so I also got the ears, which they've been squished in the suitcase, but they're totally moldable. So you can give yourself a little bendy lop ear, or you can give yourself 2 bendy lop ears. Awesome. Because I've gotten like Mickey ears the previous times, and I thought, you know what, Disney Sea's gotta have Stella Lou ears. You gotta get a pass case. You have to have a pass case. It's just a Disney Tokyo thing that must be done, is the pass case. I highly recommend Stella Lou. She is the cutest. I love her. So I kind of had a little bit of forward planning. I knew that I was going to a dessert buffet at the Marble Lounge, like, you know, ages down the line at the end of the holiday, and I knew that it was going to be bee and honey themed, so I got these super cute Winnie the Pooh ears that clip into your hair. It says Pooh on the back of that, and there's a little bee. So that's how and why I wore these to the Marble Lounge. It was total forethought, very smart. You gotta take away your slippers. It actually says on them that they're complimentary and that you can take them. That's why they're so flimsy, but you've got to. But because we got the holiday vacation package, we also got to select a gift, and I kind of selected a game by accident. It was all in Japanese, there was no way I could figure it out, but I have kept a little drawstring bag for it because it's cool, and it says vacation package, and it comes with, they're Disney cards, but they've got like all the lands and things on them. We also have castles. So that's cute. I like that. That is a memento of the trip. I normally go crazy with the pictures that you can buy at Disney, but this time I knew that I needed to save money for other things, so I kind of limited myself to just one, and it was the Indiana Jones ride picture, and that's because it's priceless. Look at Conan's face. I didn't tell him what was gonna happen, so he got a wee bit of a fright. It was totally worth it. I always like to get little bits from the hotel that we're staying in. In Disney Paris, you can buy pins that are the key to your specific hotel room. It didn't seem like Disney Tokyo had that. They're not really huge on pins, it seems. So they don't have those huge pin stands that Paris does. But I did find a few little bits, since I probably have, at this point in time, moved into a new house and have a fridge and stuff. I got this Discovery Celebration Hotel magnet that you can kind of see because it's very shiny. See? It's all the Discovery Land. Super cool. And I also got this, like, face cloth because, you know, it was summer and they were crazy about the face cloths that is specific to Celebration Hotel, which is very cute. Also in our hotel there was like a perikara machine that was Disney specific. It wasn't as good as perikara machines in town are, but it was still a perikara machine. So me and Conan did our very first perikara in the Disney hotel. Have a look at this. Again, kind of shiny, maybe out of focus, but have a look at that beauty. You may have picked up that there were two things that were really important to me about our time at this Disney trip, like theming wise. One was Duffy and Friends. Like, I really wanted to get into Duffy and Friends. I didn't really understand it the first time we were there. I didn't know what it was. The second time I was just kind of like about it, but then time passed and I became a huge Stella Lou fan. So I wanted to get really into Duffy stuff. So there was a couple of collaboration things with food and I had to get them so that I could get the Duffy stuff. So you will have seen in my vlogs, I'm sure, that I went to Cape Cod and got all of the collaboration things and I haven't opened them. So here is one all wrapped up. It's so cute. It is like an ice lolly plate. And it's plastic, but I guess it's like good quality, almost porcelain-ish plastic, and it's super cute. Specific to Duffy and specific to this year and this season. It's Summer Fun Days, so it's very particular. I love that. I also got this, which I have not opened. From the same scenario, Disney Duffy Summer Fun in a very cute mug where they're all hanging out at the beach. Super cute. And these all had food in them, so it was well worth. The second thing that was important was the fact that it was the Tanabata Days celebration, which only goes on for a month. I believe it's their shortest holiday period. And again, it was really hard to find themed things specifically for Tanabata Days, so I had to go on a bit of a dig. And then when I found things, I had to be really particular, so I only actually have two things. Firstly, most importantly, we have my only pin of the trip, which is this Mickey and Minnie Tanabata Days, very specific pin. It's got the date and their adorable Star Festival get up and everything. I love things that are specific to, you know, the exact time and date and place. So 2019 Tanabata Days, very cool. Very cool. And I also got a special grape dessert, which I still contest is possibly my favourite dessert of the whole trip, but there were many favourites. It's up there. Inside or outside my grape dessert, I got this amazing, totally like porcelain or china or, you know, one of those cups. And have a look, it is super cute. Mickey Minnie again in their Star Festival do. Looking very cute. I really wanted to find a tassel because I saw it online. I really wanted to find like a tassel-y, like a keychain, but I couldn't find them anywhere. The last thing I got was actually rings. It was a tangled ring set. It's just costume jewellery and it totally turned my hand green, but I have a little tiara and it's not here. I'm certain that you saw in my vlogs that we had afternoon tea on day 3, so if you haven't seen that, go have a look. And I got, is it there? Yes! I got the special little art piece in the bottom of my afternoon tea. Some more of the Tanabata Days. All very special. All much love. Okay, so this thing that fell down, they had little Twin Stars unicorns, big ones, and I was trying really, really hard to win it, and getting nowhere. Every time I grabbed the head, it just flipped the other way, but this really, really, really nice guy that worked in the arcade kept coming back and resetting it for me, and I was like, thank you. And like the last time that he came round, he put it like right over the edge, so it was like hanging into the drop box, and he was explaining to me, he's like, look, you keep picking up the head and it's falling that way. What you need to do is drop the claw on its head and it will push it into the box. And I was like, That's genius. And then it literally took me one go. And I won him. I was like, thank you so much! I love the little Twin Stars unicorns. This guy's like a log. It's very cute. I love him. And he can go in my little Twin Stars collection. And it's cool because I don't have any yellow. I don't have any yellow guys up there, so he's gonna mix it up and make it real interesting. I'm just looking at my shelf thinking there is no room up there for me to put this guy. There'll be room in my new place, I'm sure. I will make shelves or something and it will be great. Now we're gonna do Universal. So this was my first ever trip to Universal Studios and I was lucky enough to be there when they were doing a Sailor Moon collaboration. And you guys know that I am an insane Sailor Moon fan. And you know, I thought, right, I'm gonna buy all the food, I'm gonna pick up a couple of the merch things. I don't need to go on the ride because the ride's just like a 3D movie or whatever, like I don't need to do that. And then Conan was like, no, let's do it, we're here, let's do it anyway. And I'm so glad that I did because I legit cried. It was so like, it was so beautifully done and it had like, it was like a movie, like you go through a bunch of stages and you go into a movie theatre and it sprays you with water and your seats move all over the place, but it's mostly about the visuals and they're 3D so they come out at you. And there's this bit where they have to get the audience to like do like a heart beam and I saw everybody in the audience doing it and my eyes just like welled up and I was like, ah, I'm part of this. It was really dumb, but it was beautiful and I recommend it and I'm super glad that I did it. We have my chalice, my beautiful, it is a drinks bottle, a refillable drinks bottle that is absolutely gorgeous. It is like the miracle chalice. It's got, I don't know if you can see on the back there, you know, all of that Universal Studios guff, and then the straps as well are also beautiful. And when you open it up, it's all whoop, drinky inside. I knew that I wanted the chalice. The chalice was planned. I set money aside specifically to get the chalice, so I'm super happy that I acquired it and I'm super happy that I got all the food that went with it as well. It was delicious. This, however, was not planned. I was in the special collaboration store and I was really sensible. I picked up like two things actually, and I was like, right, that's enough, that's all I'm getting. And then I got to the counter and this was behind the counter and I was like, how much is that Luna P ball? And they were like, oh, it's like 2,000 something yen. And I was like, I'll have that, thanks. But she's so cute and she comes with snacks inside. See? Still with snacks inside. Adorable. And then on the back you've got the special Sailor Moon Universal Studios. I'm a big fan of the like collaboration stuff that says on it that it's a collaboration. So I lied, I actually went to the counter with 3 things and the Luna P ball was the 4th thing. You can see me wearing this bow in a bunch. This is the Queen, like the Neo Queen Serenity crocodile clip bow. I knew I wanted this. This was specifically set aside for money. Also, this is the pin set, and because I wear a lot of pins, I thought that I'll get a lot of use out of this. And also when I'm doing my maid cafe, I like to have pins that represent my personality on my apron, and I don't have very many, so I'm really glad to have these. Look how pretty they are. They're nice quality as well. They're like well painted, kind of enamel and metal. This last thing I haven't even opened, so I'm gonna open it now. It was specifically picked out, again, ahead of time. I knew I wanted it. It is a Sailor Moon photo frame. It is beautiful. It's got Luna and Artemis and the compact and it's very shiny. I just knew that I would want, you know, something to put my memories of one of the days in. And for sure I love frames and stuff. And look at the glitter. It's got sparkly bits all around it. I love it. This is the last item that I bought while I was there. And I said that I didn't need it. I fully convinced myself. I walked past it 3 separate times and then I went to see the movie and I thought, I kind of need it. Now, I need it. I need to have it. It is the beautiful Universal Studios Compact that is absolutely gorgeous. And it's so... it doesn't even do it justice. It's so sparkly. And it lights up and stuff. You can see her there. Beautiful. Very glittery. Much love. I will figure out how to turn her on at a later date. So I got a bunch of bits and pieces in here from Universal that are not things that I bought per se. I kept all of the packaging from the food because I'm not weirdly obsessed. Look at it though. It's beautiful. I kept the cup cover as well. It's got the bow on the back. My little heart that kept my salad. This straw that is freaking heart-shaped. Can you see that? It is a heart-shaped straw. I'm not obsessed. Okay, so there are a couple of things that are not Sailor Moon related. The other thing that I was huge on at Universal was obviously the Jurassic Park. Massive, massive fan of Jurassic Park. Went on the ride 3 separate times. Waited like 5 minutes each time, honestly. Would go again. Need more money for more dinosaur related things. It rained too much to meet dinosaurs, which makes me sad, but there will be a next time. But in the meantime, there's this hilarious picture of me and Conan dying inside, so feast your eyes on that. Look at our faces! So terrified, so much dinosaur, so great. Ah, oh, much love. This is in the Universal bag, but it's not for Universal, it's for the days after, when we went to Nara, and I loved Nara. Nara was freaking awesome. So obviously I got my Nara antlers so that I too can be one with the deer. I was very happy about being one with the deer. Ruth let me know while we were in Japan at the same time as her that there was a deer shrine just up the road where you could get really, really cute deer fortunes. So we went out, you'll have seen, to the temple, and it was beautiful and awesome and so humid, and I totally got a little deer fortune. Look how cute this little deer is. He's a little, like, China deer who sits and he holds his fortune in your mouth. In your mouth, in his mouth. How cute is that? And then you take out the fortune, and it's surprisingly, it like covers everything. Like, look how much fortune is in there. There's a whole scroll of fortune. And the last thing I have here from Nara, I'm sure there's more, but the last thing I have is what's in here. And I'm keeping this bag for scrapbooking, but let's have a look.